imagine you don't remember me since we last kissed. My beauty, our love, written down as myths. You once robed me regally. Now I'm in rags to my hips. Overgrown are my roads, overthrown my woods for ships. My crowns and thrones broken, lost amongst the mist. My smile, ashen, malnourished is my breast. Enrobed in lashes, what royal fashion did I get? Little babes I can no longer nourish with my best. Walked for miles in sashes turned to nooses on my neck. Raised at the schools you once gave. Babes, their knowledge I can't test. Cruel passage, gruel porridge, eaten at the mess. My mates chose wealth fleeting, so I'm unduly undressed. Fleeced sheep, rags with regal neck, all hags and a hex. I stammered as you ask, Aphrodite, where's your dress? Hair curled perfectly, I never lost respect. Words spoken poetically, this griot still holds the list of those coming on ships. King Henri Potter a snitch. My daughters you gave away as gifts. Pocahontas, hocus pocus, and made her a mistress. So many of them perished. Exiled from home, a daughters not cherished. The land no longer hers. She can mind her menace. Hood and pride, possession of man's for life. Possession, 1/5 the crime. She's a wife. Yet she never charmed the cockatrice. Had no history, imagined one for her life. No mother, no friends. Sons gave my daughter a cockatrice. Now they speak ill when she's up at night. Named me a lady of the dark, and she lost her light. She had to path holy wrath. Even God gives rights and storms in life. So many men plucked what was not right. Slightly she's healed, she still has the gripe, and grapes of wrath hell hath no stripe. Light shone in my darkness, my face so bright, none perceive the cornerstone is right. Does darkness have sight? For still I'm undressed, and not wanton born in strife. Torn, forlorn, bearing stripes of my animals I gave as my light. Condemned for not having clothing or might, I'm holding the light that burnt my robes, made rugged my flight, made ashes my sashes, and graves my life. Withered ways on pike, withered away in spite, the spittle of man's might, crush what has no rights, no clothing, no aboding, made vagrant in flight, no tending, no fields, no spinning, no wheels, no needles, just ship keel. Justice kneel, subservient to might. She hasn't eaten, cursed her fields of blight. Babies born for battery, abortions and contortions on moral rights. For on her knees she learned to pant right, and a glimmer of hope when panther protected her at night. Fed her babes, education was a right. She slaved even for grades, but you couldn't see the light. To you she changed her ways, yet her intentions was before your sight. Where's the ancient maid Jah made upright? Without home or throne, she had to do what Roma liked. And though you still speak of her dress, the world of evil sleeps well at night. Torn dresses, ashen tresses, broken lineage strife. Silent and screaming, the dark continent lost her light. Wisdom only born of might. So kingdoms fall in strife, nations perish, food and gripe. Thrones diminish as they buried knowledge light. And those without courage ruled as right. Laws changed and the truth hidden from sight. Most precious resource, wombs given away, the creators of life. How can I trust the wisdom of your light, where in just a decade or two you forget my features, my roots, my culture, my proof, my temples, my truths? The schools you once gave furnished for my youths, and traverses you were once willing to undergo. The sons, the nations I born to you, lost your patience, the mercy taught to you, where kindness teaches more than straps could ever do. How the mastermind is minding you, blinding and chiming in two. Memory falter, miming my jewels, resources for the crew. So of course you offer like they taught you, reduce Queen Nzinga to a stool, Amun-Ra to a tool. You asked for my dress, and I asked for the schools, the wells of oil, the rivers of resources, the mountains of jewels. I left in your care before you learnt from Brutus the crew. Where are my priestesses and the land they once ruled? Where are the kings? Where are their sons' birthright stools? Where are the nations you sent them to rule? Where are the generations? Why do they eat gruel? How many has perished awaiting the truth? How many bodies hung, strung up on noose, strung out on juice? A dragon clings to her back, I'm certain she has proof. Dresses made of curtains, no kenty cloth with poof, no elephants placing her on roofs. Taught her head too high, reduce her robes, now her head hang loose. Where's Africa in her pride? Tinkled strides, twinkled eyes, Judah and Israel must be reduced. Why does history lie and say I undress for brutes? Did I not give Ndongo back her roots? No Alonzo, no Alfonso, no funds may buy my daughter as boot. And no puss was I when I refused to stoop. And no coward was I when I gave golden arrows to the group. Take them as gifts or leave in sorrow, benders of bow mine. I was born to shoot. Tubman hurried, I regrouped. And did I not write of southern horrors, Ida B. Wells, not hide wells of proof? And did I not come back to you a sojourner truth, my strength evident in everything I do? Now malnourished, now I'm naked, bare, as I bore my soul for you. In the cold, they poke us. Pocahontas knew, queen, princess turned mistress for brutes. What's worst, royal blood raped by groups. Babe snatched away, and in rags I ran to you. You ask me, why am I dressed this way? Disheveled, my shelves aren't full. Shovels to spades aren't good. Take my heart and burn me as wood. Shove us out of place in hood. I was disrobed, robbed, this world full of God can't see through. These rags on my starved body is my only proof. The land you sent me was rocky, ragged, where can I put down roots? Bloody, disrobed, dishonored, disowned, ask of my land and given a stone. What did you take away? What did I bring to my home? Shame or the need to have of my own? Never thrust in a broken throne, never be thrust in a dead man's zone. You may not remember me, but I gave you a home, a reason to live, a land of your own. How could you remember me? You had too many things on your dome. So easily oracles are taken to Rome. My image is an illusion, and this is not just a